Good morning, everyone. Myself, Angana Chakraborty. Now I'm going to deliver a video lecture on the topic regular language and regular expression. So, before knowing what is regular language and what is regular expression, first we have to know one hierarchy that is called Chomsky hierarchy. Chomsky hierarchy was first invented by Noam Chomsky. So, according to Chomsky hierarchy, there are four kind of language and their corresponding grammars, like type 0 language and grammar, type 1 language and its corresponding grammar, type 2 language and its corresponding grammar, and the last one is type 3 language and its corresponding grammar. So, if we look into the hierarchy, this is type 0 language. Type 0 language is also called unrestricted language, and its corresponding grammar is called unrestricted grammar. This kind of language is recognized by a specific kind of machine that is called Turing machine. Type 1 language, that is called context sensitive language, and its corresponding grammar is called context sensitive grammar. It is also recognized by a machine that is called linear bounded automata. Type 2 language, it is called context free language, and its corresponding grammar is called context free grammar. It is recognized by the machine that is called push down automata. And the last part of the hierarchy, that is called type 3 language, which is also called regular language, and its corresponding grammar is called regular grammar. It is recognized by finite state machine, or we can also call it as finite automata. So we can also say that language is a medium through which we can communicate our ideas, our views, our thoughts. So in case of theory of computation also, there is this concept of language, which is also called formal language. So that is why to know what is regular language and to know what is regular expression, first we have to know that what is language and what are the type of language. So according to this hierarchy, the highest part of the language is type 0 language, which has the most expressive power. And type 3 language is the regular language, which we will know now. So that is the lowest part of the hierarchy. So it is subset of all other languages. So already I said that different language is recognized by different kind of machine. So type 3 language, that means regular language, it is also recognized by a specific kind of machine that is called finite state machine, or we can also call it as finite automata. So finite automata can be either NFA or it can also be DFA. So what is NFA and what is DFA? NFA means non-deterministic finite automata and DFA means deterministic finite automata. So as the name suggests DFA, that means everything is predefined. That means we know our goal and how to reach the goal, that is also known to us. But in case of NFA, NFA means non-deterministic. That means nothing is predefined. We know our goal, but how to reach the goal, that is not known to us. So that means regular language is some kind of language which can be designed by either NFA or DFA. So if we can construct DFA or NFA from a language, then we can say that is a regular language. Now, what is regular grammar? Grammar is a set of rules to construct a language. That means every grammar has some syntax. So, in case of regular language also, its corresponding grammar will have some syntax. So, what is the syntax? To know the syntax, first we have to know that what is non-terminal or variables and what is terminal. Non-terminal is some symbol which is replaceable with another symbols. Like if we consider capital A or if we consider capital B, all these are non-terminals, because the rule of non-terminal is it should be written in capital letter. Another rule of non-terminal is non-terminal will be replaceable with another non-terminal. Like if the non-terminal A is there, it can be replaceable with another non-terminal, that is B. Another rule is there, that is non-terminal is replaceable with other terminal also. Terminal means what? Terminal means something which is represented in small letter. So another rule of terminal is it is used to generate the string. So that is why it will not be replaceable. That means small a will not be replaceable with small b. So the rule of non-terminal already I am discussing, that is non-terminal will be replaceable with another non-terminal, and non-terminal can also be replaceable with another terminal. So, in case of regular grammar, the grammar means production rule. Production rule means something which is denoted by this arrow symbol. So, in the left hand side of the arrow symbol, there will be some non-terminals or terminals, and in the right hand side of the arrow symbol also, there will be some non-terminals and terminals. So, in case of regular grammar, in the left hand side, there will be only one single non-terminal, like capital A or capital B. And in case of right hand side, there will be either a single terminal, that means small a or small b. That is the first syntax. So here we can see U to A, that means a single non-terminal to a single terminal. Another syntax is U to AV, that means a single non-terminal in the left hand side of the production rule, and in the right hand side a single terminal which is followed by a single non-terminal. So here you can see single terminal A is followed by single non-terminal, that is V. So, in case of regular grammar, there is also a concept of left linear grammar and right linear grammar. What is left linear grammar and what is right linear grammar? Left linear means where the non-terminal is placed in the left hand side, and right linear means where the non-terminal is placed in the right hand side. So if we consider this production rule, here the non-terminal is placed in right hand side. So it is right linear grammar. And when it will be placed in left hand side, then it will be left linear grammar. So here if we consider these two grammars, it is the right linear grammar and it is the left linear grammar, because here V is the non-terminal which is placed in left hand side, and here the V is non-terminal which is placed in the right hand side. So regular grammar follows any one of these three categories or all these three categories, like a single terminal in the right hand side, a single terminal followed by a single non-terminal, or a single non-terminal followed by a single terminal. Another syntax is also applicable for regular grammar, that is a single non-terminal to lambda if the non-terminal is not placed in the right hand side, like A to lambda. A single non-terminal to lambda, that is satisfied here, but in that case A should not be there in the right hand side. Now what is lambda? Lambda means any null string. Lambda can also be noted as epsilon. So lambda means null string whose length can be 0. So if we consider these examples, there are total 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 4 regular grammars are there. So how we can know that they are regular grammar? If we consider the first production rule, it is satisfying the syntax, because in the left hand side a single non-terminal is there, and in the right hand side there is a lambda. But A is not appearing in the right hand side, which is the rule of the regular grammar. Second one, here also a single terminal, it is the first rule. Then the third one, here we can see the B is placed in the right hand side. That means this is the right linear grammar, U to AV. then B to B. Here also a single terminal, the first rule. So that means the terminal can be anything, small a, small b, small c. And the non-terminal also can be capital A, capital B. But we have to maintain the syntax of the regular grammar. So every regular grammar is closed under three properties. One is union, another is concatenation, and the third one is clean closure or clean start. So union means what? Suppose there are two regular language like L1 and L2. So their union, L1 union L2 will also be a regular language. That means the union of two regular language is also called a regular language. Suppose a to the power m, where m greater than equal to 0, one regular language, and b to the power n, where n greater than equal to 0, is another regular language. So their union, like am union bn, is also a regular language. So suppose for a to the power m, how we can say that this is a regular language? Because we can construct a finite automata, that means a DFA or NFA, from this language. Suppose if we consider a state diagram of finite automata where Q0 is the starting state. Now AM, where m greater than equal to 0. So if we put 0 in place of m, a to the power 0 means here the null string lambda, m equal to 1 means a, m equal to 2 means double A. That means any combination of A from 0 to infinity. So how we can represent that in state diagram? There the starting state will become the final state and A will be applied as self loop. So that means any combination of A we can apply in this state. So that is why the starting step itself has become the final state. So we can construct the finite automata for this language. Similarly, we can construct the finite automata for b to the power n also. Just if I put n equal to 0 to infinity, then in this place the b will be applied as self loop. Then lambda b, double b, this will be the strings. So that is why AM union BN also will be called as regular language. Now concatenation. If L1 and L2 are two regular languages, then their concatenation, that means L1 dot L2, will also be a regular language because concatenation is the dot operator. So a to the power m and b to the power again the same two language. They are concatenation. That means a to the power m dot b to the power n, where m greater than equal to 0 and n greater than equal to 0 will also be a regular language. Then the last one, that is called clean closure or clean star. So if L1 is regular language, then L1 star will also be a regular language. Why? Because if we consider A union B as a regular language, then L1 star, that is A union B whole star, will also be a regular language. A union B means what? Either A or B. A union B whole star means what? Either A or B or any combination of A, B. Like A, B we can say, B, A we can say, or nothing can also be there. That means star. Star means 0 or any combination of that symbol. So we can also say that if we write A plus, that means one or many combination of A. If we write A, this sign, that means 0 or any number of A. So that means we can say that the regular language is closed under union, concatenation, and clean star. Now, if we know the regular language, which is expected by finite automata, that means we can evaluate an expression from regular language that is called regular expression or RE. So using regular expression in real life also, we can do any kind of pattern matching operation. So regular expression is used to represent a set of strings in algebraic fashion. So algebraic fashion means what? Algebraic fashion means here we can use the operator plus, dot, and star. Why? Because the regular language is closed under three properties. They are union, dot, that means concatenation, and star. So union will be represented as plus in case of regular expression. The meaning is same, that is union, either or both. But the notation is the algebraic notation here, that is plus. And dot or star are same like regular language. Now, if there is a regular language x to the power n where n greater than equal to 0. So here, if we put n equal to 0, then what we will get? We will get lambda, then x, double x, triple x, any combination of x. So that will be represented as x star in case of regular expression. That means whenever we want to construct a regular expression, we need to help of these three symbols, that is plus, dot, and star. Then another language, x to the power n, where n greater than equal to 1. So here there will be no concept of lambda. Here the lambda value will be 0. Null string value will be 0. Why? Because it is starting from n equal to 1. That means at least one symbol x will be there. Then any number of x can be there. So this is denoted by x plus in case of regular expression. Now if we write x plus y, what does it mean? It means either x or y. That means if we are writing x union y in case of regular language, it will be represented as x plus y in case of regular expression. Now, if we write x plus y whole star, star means again 0 or many occurrences of x and y. Then x plus y means either x or y, xs, xy, or lambda can also be there. Now x plus y whole to the power plus. It means one or many occurrences of x and y. So only difference between star and plus is there will not be any lambda. So that is why this is also one kind of regular expression. Now, what I say that regular expression is a notation by which we denote the algebraic description of regular language. So, we can also say that suppose there is an alphabet which is denoted by sigma. So alphabet can contain any characters like A, B. Alphabet can also contain any digits like 0, 1 in this way. So if we write sigma plus, it will be sigma star minus lambda. So if we omit lambda from star, then we can get plus. So we can say that every components of alphabet, either it is character or it is digit, will be part of regular expression. And null string, that means the empty string lambda, or we can also denote it as epsilon, they are also part of the regular expression. Now the closure properties. Already I discussed that regular language is closed under three properties: union, dot, and star. So similarly, as union is denoted as plus in case of regular expression, so we can say that if R1 and R2 are two regular expression, then R1 plus R2, that means union, will also be a regular expression. R1 dot R2, that means concatenation, will also be a regular expression. And individually, R1 star and R2 star are also part of regular expression. Now, we have to go through some identities to evaluate the regular expression, because whenever we will be asked to generate any regular expression, we have to take help of these identities. Like null string lambda or epsilon, their star will also be denoted as epsilon. R star will get R star R star equal to R star whole star equal to R star, A plus B whole star equal to A star B star whole star equal to A star plus B star whole star. So these are the some identities. Not only that, lambda or epsilon, its length is 0. That means if we can concatenate with any other string, suppose with x, we can get x dot lambda, and ultimately we will get x back. That is why it is saying that its length is 0. So if we concatenate with any other string, we can get the same string back. So in case of this expression r dot epsilon, it is giving epsilon dot r, and again the same expression back. Here also for plus, that means for union also, if we concatenate lambda plus x, it will be x plus lambda, and again we will get x back. So that is why it is saying the length of null string is 0. Now, we will go through some examples where we will generate the regular expression. First, we will go through the example 1. So, in example 1, it is saying we have to generate a regular expression for a language which is starting with 1 and ending with 0, and sigma equal to 0, 1. So the rule of generating regular expression is whatever is mentioned in our alphabet, we have to take help of that symbols. Either it can be any digit or it can be with character. So to generate a regular expression, we have to check that what is the minimum criteria. Minimum criteria is it should start with 1 and it should end with 0. That means the string, possible strings can be 1, 0, or it can be 1, 0, 0, or it can be 1, 1, 0. So what will be the regular expression? Starting with 1 and ending with 0. So in between, any combination of 0 and 1 can be there with star. So that is why 0 plus 1 whole star, because star means no 0 and 1 can also be there. In that case, 1, 0 will be our regular expression. And any combination like 0, 1, 1, 0 can also be there. So this is the regular expression for this example. Example 2, write regular expression for language which is starting and ending with A and any combination of B in between. So here also the minimum criteria is starting with A and ending with A. So any combination of B means B starts 0 to any number of B. So what will be the possible strings? Starting and ending with A, this is one string. A, B, A can another string. A double B, A can another string. So in this way, we can generate the regular expression for this example. Third example, write regular expression for the language where number of A is followed by number of B or followed by number of C. So any number, so that is why A star, B star, C star. Here no specific count is mentioned. That means 0 or any number of A, B and C. But if it is mentioned that any number of A followed by any number of B followed by at least one number of C. So then there the regular expression A star, B star, C plus at least one C. But if the order is like any number of B followed by any number of A followed by a single C or at least one C. So any number of B means star, any number of A means star, and at least one C. So that means C plus. So at least means one or many combination. Now for the fourth example, write regular expression where A, B, C are the components of sigma. That means we have to evaluate regular expression which will consist of A, B, C. And the criteria is with exactly one A. That means the string can be only A, exactly one. Before A, there can be any number of BC, like BA can be another string, or AC can be another string, or BCA can also be another string. So that is why the regular expression is B plus C whole star, A, B plus C whole star. Before A, any number of B and C, and after A also any number of B and C from 0 to infinity. Now for the fifth example, it is saying write regular expression for string where A, B, C are the components of sigma with no more than 3 A's. That means here 3 cases are there. For case number 1, no more than 3A means at most 3A. So if 0 number of A is there, then any B and C can be there. If 1 number of A can be there, that means before A any B or any C. Or if 2 number of A can be there, then this can also be the scenario. Or B, A, B, A, C, where also 2 number of A is there. So that means 3 cases or 3 scenarios are there. For scenario number 1, B plus C whole star if no A is there. For scenario number 2, B plus C whole star, A, B plus C whole star. And for the third case, B plus C whole star, A, B plus C whole star, A, B plus C whole star. So 0 number of A, 1 number of A, 2 number of A. 3 scenarios are there. Now, if we want to merge these 3 scenarios together, then we have to take help of this plus operator, either case 1 or case 2 or case 3. Now, for the next example, we have to evaluate a regular expression with substring double A. That means 2 contiguous A. That means 2A will be placed together. Between these 2A, no other symbol will be placed. So before this 2A, any number of A, B, C can be there. And after this 2A also, any number of A, B, C can be there. Like our string can be A, B, double A or B, double A, C. So these are the some possible string where 2 contiguous A's are there. But it not be like this, B, A, B, C. Because here only one A there. And it cannot be also like this, B, A, B, A, C. Already I am saying that every time 2A would be written together. For the next example, write regular expression for the language having a string which is at least 1 0 and at least 1 1. That means if we are starting from 0, then at least a single 0 and at least a single 1. And before and after of this 0 and 1, any number of 0 and 1 possibilities can be there. This is case number 1. And for case number 2, if it is starting with 1 and ending with 0 or 1 anything, at least a single 1 and at least a single 0. Before and after, any number of 0 and 1 can be there. So here it is showing us 2 possibilities. If it is starting with 0, then 0, 1. If it is starting with 1, then 1, 0. But in each of the possibilities, we have seen at least a single 0 and 1. Here also at least a single 1 and 0. Now, for the next example, write regular expression for the language where 0 and 1 are the digits and it doesn't contain the substring 0, 1. So what can be our possible strings? It can be lambda, it's 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, but it never contains 0, 1. So what will be the regular expression? It would be 1 star, 0 star. That means our string can be 1, 1, 0. It can be 1, 0. It can be 0, 0. Because if 1 is not there, then 0 will be there. If 0 is not there, then only 1, 1 can also be there. Or their combination 1, 0 can also be there, but it will never contain 0, 1 because it is not starting with 0. So 1 star, 0 star is the regular expression for this example. Now for the example 9, write regular expression for the strings of zeros and ones where the 10th symbol from right end is 1. It is mentioned that the 10th symbol from the right hand side will be 1. And the combination of string is 0 and 1. So if we write 0 plus 1, 1, 1 in this way, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the 10th symbol, which should be 1. So before this 10 symbol, any number of 0 and 1, that means 0, 0, 1, 1, or lambda, that is star is there. So any number of 0 and 1 can be there, but we have to make sure that from the right hand side, the 10th symbol must be 1. So how we can denote the 10th symbol? We can write the regular expression like this, that from the right hand side, we are writing 0 plus 1 whole to the power 9. That means any number of 0 and 1. Next, for the 10th symbol, it is 1. And then for 11 to any symbol, 0 plus 1 whole star. So if we are mention the position, then in this way, you have to maintain the position. Like if the regular expression is saying that it is containing of A and B, and from the right hand side, the 10th, or suppose from the right hand side, the 4th symbol is B. So how you can write this? A plus B whole to the power 3. 4th symbol must be B. So B, then again A plus B whole star. Any number of A and B. So in this way, we can denote the 4th position of the B. Now, for the next example, you have to write a regular expression where it is saying A, B, and omega, where omega belongs to A plus B whole to the power plus. Plus means one or many combination of A and B. Now, for the n, it is mentioned n greater than equal to 3. That means the value of n is starting from 3. So, how we can denote it that it is starting from 3? Sometimes the language is given, sometimes the pattern is given. Here the language is given. So it is starting from 3. The n value is starting from 3. So for A, we will write as it is. A. For omega, that is A plus B whole to the power plus, we will write as it is. A plus B whole to the power plus. But how we can denote B to the power n, where n value is starting from 3? We have to write like this. B cube, B star. So that means it is starting from 3 to any number of. Now, if it is mentioned n greater than equal to 4, suppose A to the power n, how we can denote it? A to the power 4, then A star. So from 4 to any number of A. Next, we will go through another example where another language is given, A and B M, where n greater than equal to m and m less than equal to 3. So that means here also A value is starting from 4. So A4, A star. From 4 to any combination of A. Now, for m less than equal to 3, how we can denote it? Less than equal to 3 means 0, 1, 2, 3. So from 0 to 3, any number of B. So 0 means no B can be there. 1 means 1B, 2B, and 3B. So how we can denote it? We can denote like this. B cube plus B square plus B plus lambda. So this will be our regular expression, where for A, it is explicitly starting from 4 to onwards any number of A, and for B, at most 3A's. That is why B cube, B square, B, and lambda. So total 4 possibilities are there which are merged with plus, that is union, either or any combination. Now we are moving to the next example where it is saying we have to generate a regular expression for the language. Here the criteria is n value will start from 1. So if we put n equal to 1, we will get A cube. Then if we put n equal to 2, we will get A5. For n equal to 3, we will get A7. So you can see the pattern. It is starting from 3, then 2 more A are added each time. So how we can denote it? The minimum criteria is A cube. So that is why 3A, or we can also write it A cube. Then 2A will be like this, double A star. Why? Because if only A3 our string, then A cube star means lambda can be there. Or if it is A5, then 3 plus 2A, 5A. Or if it is A7, then 3, then this 2A star means 2 times it will be recurring. So A cube, then double A, 2 times if it is requiring, then A7. So in this way, if I write n equal to 4, then A9. So 3 times A will be occurred. So in this way we can get A9. So this is the regular expression for this language. Now for example 13, we have to generate a regular expression for the language where an, bn, n plus m is even. So there are two cases, case 1 and case 2. Case 1 is saying that if n and m both are even. Case 2 is saying if n and m both are odd. Even means what? 0, 2, 4, 6. And odd means what? 1, 3, 5, 7. So if both are odd, that means it can be 0 plus 0 or 0 plus 4 or 2 plus 4. Every time we can get an even number because the result should be even. Now for the odd number, if I write 3 plus 5, 8, then if I write 1 plus 5, then 6. So every time here also we are getting even numbers. So that is why we can say that addition of both even numbers or addition of both odd numbers will generate a even number. So for case 1, we can say that if 0 is the criteria, no A and no B is there, that means lambda or star can be there. Now if 2 is there, so we can write like this, double A star and double B star. Why? Because 2 plus 2, 4. Again, 4A and 4B, then 8A we can get. So any combination of A and B which is both even, that will generate the string. Now for both odd, suppose it is starting from the minimum criteria, that is one number of A and one number of B, because 1 plus 1 is also 2, even number. So we can write A and B. When for 3, 5, 7, what we will do? For 3, 5, 7, if we add 2 more A whole star and here also 2 more B whole star, then 1 plus 2, 3, 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 3 is also 6. Now if I take this A and this 3B, 1 plus 3 also 4. So any combination here. So both if are odd, then also we can generate this regular expression. So commonly the regular expression will be if both are odd, double A star, double B star, 0, 2, 4, 6, any combination. If both are odd, that means at least a single A and at least a single B, and then 3 number of A, 3 number of B, or 3 number of A, 5 number of B. So if both are odd, then also we can generate the even number. Now, for the next example, we have to generate a regular expression L where omega mod 3 equal to 0, where omega belongs to A comma B whole star. That means star means 0 to any number of A and B. So mod 3 equal to 0 means what? If we divide the string by 3, then their remainder will be 0. So what will be the string length? The string length can be 0, 3, 6, 9. So if we divide any length by 3, then their remainder will be 0. So what will be the minimum criteria? Minimum is 0. That means star will be there. Then there will be 3, 6, 9. So any combination of A and B. So that is why A plus B whole cube whole star. Star means if nothing is there. 3 means if 3 number of length is 3, and 6 means if the length is 6. So that means suppose A, B, A, 3 length, A, B, A, 6 length. So every time if we divide the string by 3, then their remainder will be 0. Now, we will go through the last example, that is example 15, where we have to generate a regular expression for the language omega belongs to 0, 1 star, where no pair of consecutive zeros are there. That means it is saying that our possible strings can be lambda, 111, 101, 110, but never there will be double zero. So what will be the regular expression? The regular expression will be 1 plus 0, 1 whole star, 0 plus lambda. Why? Because if we want to generate only 111, then we will take help of this one. If we want to generate 101, then 1 will be concatenated with 01. If we want to generate only lambda, then this star and this lambda will give you only lambda. If we want to generate 0, 1, 0, then this 0, 1 and this 0 will be concatenated. That means we can see that there is no chance where the two zeros will be consecutive, two zeros will be contiguous. So in this way, we have evaluated many regular expression. Regular expression is very useful for pattern matching and different tasks. So that's all for today. Thank you.